Coronation Street actress Vicky Myers has given an exclusive interview to Inside Soap, opening up about Lisa's unexpected proposal to Carla and her hopes for a future wedding. Following the heartbreaking death of Craig, Lisa impulsively popped the question to Carla. The following day, the pair had a heartfelt chat where Carla assured her partner that she did want to marry her, though out of genuine love, not because of sorrow. The proposal may have appeared sudden, Vicky told us exclusively, but I believe Lisa had been considering it for some time. Lisa has been a little harsh with Carla since Craig's passing, but she's mourning and wrestling with her own thoughts. Her mind is constantly racing, and she tends to overanalyze everything, which is why she often seems low-spirited. Fans of Corrie have been rooting for Carla and Lisa to tie the knot, and Sydney Martin, who portrays Betsy, even shared her character's excitement about possibly being a bridesmaid. However, Vicky has since clarified that there are currently no immediate wedding plans in the storyline. A celebration filled with love, laughter, and happiness would be lovely to see, she commented. No chaos, no problems, but with soap operas you always need a touch of drama. As far as I'm aware, a wedding isn't happening anytime soon. Even so, the actress comforted viewers by emphasizing the strength of Carla and Lisa's bond. As we've seen over recent episodes, and as Lisa understands all too well, nothing in life is guaranteed, Vicky explained. Lisa and Carla are both strong, self-assured women who respect each other deeply, but either one could decide maybe this relationship isn't right anymore. That's not a hint at anything specific. It's just reality. Life is unpredictable, but I do believe they'll support one another, no matter what. Coronation Street broadcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with streaming available on ITVX. Debbie Webster faces new devastation as Ronnie Bailey appears to move on with another Coronation Street favorite. Debbie Webster is set to face even more emotional turmoil in the coming episodes of Coronation Street, as it becomes painfully clear that any hope of rekindling her romance with Ronnie Bailey may be slipping away for good. What makes the situation even more heartbreaking is that Debbie is dealing with one of the most difficult chapters of her life, one she's trying to face alone. Recently, Debbie received the life-altering news that she has young-onset dementia. Concerned about troubling symptoms such as frequent memory lapses, mood swings, and unexplained blackouts, she decided to see a doctor. After undergoing a series of tests and assessments, her fears were confirmed. She is living with a condition that will gradually impact every part of her life. In classic Debbie fashion, she has chosen to suffer in silence. With her brother Kevin already battling cancer and undergoing treatment, she's made the heartbreaking decision not to share her diagnosis with him. She's determined to protect him from additional worry, believing she can handle her situation without leaning on others. Her love for Ronnie, meanwhile, has never truly faded. Despite being deeply in love and planning a future together, Debbie pushed him away, believing it would be unfair to tie him to a life of caregiving. Rather than be honest, she lied to Ronnie, telling him she no longer loved him, when in fact the decision tore her apart. The weight of her silence and sacrifice has only grown heavier with time. In a recent episode, she went to the bistro with the intention of finally telling Ronnie the truth and asking for another chance. But just as she arrived, she saw him seated with a clearly tipsy Leanne Battersby. Misinterpreting the situation, Debbie assumed the two were on a romantic date and left without saying a word, her heart sinking all over again. This theme of misunderstanding and missed connection continues in an upcoming episode. While trying to pay for something at the corner shop, Debbie struggles to count her change, clearly flustered and confused. Ronnie happens to be nearby and instinctively offers his help. But rather than accept his kindness, Debbie lashes out, snapping at him in embarrassment and insisting she's fine on her own. Her pride, coupled with her fear of becoming dependent, prevents her from letting Ronnie back in, even though deep down she knows his support could ease her burden. At this point, only her brother Carl knows about her diagnosis, and even that was a fluke. He discovered it by accident. As viewers know, Nothing is ever simple on the cobbles. But what's clear is that Debbie's struggle isn't just with dementia, it's with love, loss, identity, and the fear of being seen as vulnerable. Is Ronnie really moving on with Leanne, or could one honest conversation change everything? Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available for streaming on ITVX. Who is Coronation Street's Jason Grimshaw, and why did he leave the cobbles? Jason Grimshaw made a dramatic and emotional return to Coronation Street just as his mother, Eileen Grimshaw, was coping with the devastating loss of her sister, Julie Karp. The brief but poignant comeback coincides with Eileen's own upcoming departure from the ITV soap, marking the end of an era for one of Weatherfield's most iconic families. Longtime Corrie fans will remember that Jason first appeared on the cobbles in 2001, arriving alongside his mother Eileen and brother Todd. Just 17 at the time, Jason quickly became a fixture in the street's bustling drama. Known for his charm and good looks, he earned a reputation as a ladies' man, entangled in several high-profile relationships with residents like Sarah Platt, Rosie Webster, Becky McDonald, and Eva Price. His romantic exploits made him a familiar face in many of the show's most dramatic storylines. But Jason was more than just a heartthrob. He was at the heart of major plot lines over his 15-year run on the show. His story arcs included being brutally attacked by Callum Logan, dealing with the sudden off-screen death of his father Tony Stewart, and becoming embroiled in the mystery surrounding Callum's murder, even briefly emerging as a suspect. In 2016, Jason left Weatherfield behind for what was supposed to be a fresh start in Thailand. The departure came after a turbulent time in his life, and he bid a heartfelt farewell to his loved ones, including Eileen and Todd. His exit also marked a significant turning point for actor Ryan Thomas, who portrayed Jason from the very beginning. Ryan left Coronation Street in pursuit of new creative opportunities and soon landed a role in the Australian soap Neighbours, where he played Raphael Humphreys. Though it marked a successful transition, Ryan later revealed that his time in acting was drawing to a close. In 2021, he officially retired from the profession, saying he had fallen out of love with the industry and was ready to explore a life outside of television. Now, as Corrie prepares to say goodbye to Sue Cleaver's beloved character Eileen Grimshaw, Jason has returned for a short, meaningful appearance. Sue herself announced her departure after 25 years on the show, explaining, "The door is still firmly open, but as I reached my 60th year, I decided it was time to embrace change, look for new adventures, and live fearlessly." Though Jason's appearance is fleeting, it carries emotional weight. Ryan revealed more about his character's mindset. Jason's down on his luck. His relationship has ended, his finances are a mess, and deep down, he needs his mum. He says he's back for Eileen, but in truth, he's searching for a bit of comfort and the safety of home. Jason's return serves as a full-circle moment, not only for his character, but also for viewers who have followed the Grimshaw family's ups and downs for over 2 decades. It's a touching tribute to the history of Coronation Street, filled with nostalgia, emotion, and the enduring power of family ties. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX.